This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Well, a very good evening and welcome to Late Night News. I am Ashmit Kumar, and the DMK seems to have stuck its neck out and has offered battered Raja much needed support. Now, it's all happening tonight. This is the initial impact of again Raja's arrest, the political fallout here, and Lokpriya has been tracking all of it.
The master craftsman of Tamil Nadu politics is not going to let down his blue-eyed boy. The DMK patriarch Karunanidhi supports A. Raja and says he needs to be appreciated for the good work he has done as a telecom minister. I'm Lokpriya and I'll get you the details of what exactly the party chief had said in this much-awaited public meeting.
Absolutely, Lokpriya. We'll get to that in just a bit. But first, let's take a look at other stories hitting the headlines. The big Raja saga enters new territory. CBI gets 5-day custody for Spectrum King. Says that he favoured Unitech and Swan. Arrested but not let down by his party boss, Karunanidhi says that Raja is not guilty of any crime.
DMK is with Raja, Raja is in DMK, and DMK is with Raja.
But Amma will not stop singing the JPC tune, says Raja's arrest is too little too late and that the government is making a mockery of itself.
The whole thing appears to be very artificial, and if the government really intended to punish the wrongdoers, they should have taken this action a long time ago. It's 3 years too late.
Lecturers accused of abetment to suicide fall ill at the same time to avoid arrest, cite medical conditions. Parents meanwhile cry foul. And in Cuddalore, Will Alwyn's post-mortem proved that he was beaten to death. NDTV Hindu fights for justice for young Alwyn Jose. High Court comes down hard on commercial use of groundwater, trains its guns on Tamil Nadu government. Let's also have a look at stories coming in from across the nation. A charge sheet against PJ Thomas is not a stigma, argues the government's lawyer. The court responds to streamline appointments. Costlier vegetables push up food inflation to 17.05%. 6 dead and over 800 injured after Mubarak supporters attacked protesters in Cairo's main square. After 2 majors are killed in a helicopter crash, questions are raised over the aging fleet of choppers. Mobiles pose a serious radiation risk, says a government study recommends mobile towers be shifted out of residential areas. And will Dekh Ghuma Ke live up to the Waka Waka standards? The World Cup song is finally here.
This is just a fun party song and it's just about Dekh Ghuma Ke.
Well, first up, after facing the grilling session of the CBI, the ordeal for A. Raja, the former telecom minister, is far from over. Now, the special CBI court has granted the investigating agency a 5-day remand for the man believed to have masterminded the 1.76 lakh crore 2G scam. The CBI has also been granted 5-day custody of Raja's 2 aides, Siddhartha Behuria and R.K. Chandolia. Now, after a 4th round of questioning, Raja and his 2 associates were arrested yesterday for criminal conspiracy and abuse of official position in the 2G scam. The CBI now has a mammoth task ahead of itself, assimilating records and evidence since 2001. It is likely to soon file a charge sheet. Well, the leaders of the DMK, after steering clear of the media, are now addressing a public meeting at Saidapet, again in a show of strength. The DMK chief Karunanidhi was again made a big ticket announcement, particularly the move to support his Dalit link, A. Raja. Now, earlier, the DMK in its General Council meeting had passed a resolution to side with the former telecom minister. And dancing to the tunes of pro-Raja tune, the party stormed down on the critics, maintaining a defiant front. The DMK challenged that an arrest does not prove Raja's culpability. And the DMK has also dismissed charges of corruption as an effort to malign the party. Well, Karunanidhi was seen sheltering Raja from all the flack that he has drawn. Karunanidhi threw his weight behind Raja and used the Dalit card and, of course, challenged any and all allegations against the former telecom minister.
செய்திருக்கிற குற்றம் என்ன என்று பார்த்தால், ஏழை எளிய மக்களுக்கு இந்த தொலைபேசியை இதுவரையிலே பணக்காரர்கள் மாத்திரம், சீமான் பிள்ளைகள், சீமாண்டிகள் இவர்கள் மாத்திரம் பயன்படுத்திய இந்த தொலைபேசியை நடந்து கொண்டிருக்கின்ற நாவும் மாடும்.
Well, joining us now from those very own those Saidapet grounds is Lokpriya. She has been following the Chief Minister throughout the day. Now, Lokpriya, again, this question to you at this point. The Chief Minister has really put all speculation to rest about the DMK support, really coming out in open support for A. Raja. Can you shed more light on that?
Yes, Ashmit, the much awaited public rally has just got over, and the DMK patriarch has made his point very, very clear that his party and him are supporting Raja. He has said that he is guilty and he has done nothing wrong, and he has done what his predecessors has done. In fact, he is saying that Raja needs to be appreciated for the good work he has done as a telecom minister. He said that Raja was very, very instrumental in making telecommunication accessible to all sects of people, right from the poor. He made telecommunication an elite sect, made accessible for the poor, and he said that Raja needs to be appreciated for that, because he made sure that the calling rates were slashed. So he kind of made sure that all these allegations and all these accusations and even the arrest on Raja will not deter the DMK, and this will not become a poll issue. That's the word that is coming from the DMK camp. Karunanidhi, the DMK chief, making sure that this Raja saga will not have an impact on the DMK, and it will not deter the hopes of the party workers, and it will not low down the morale of the party. That is the big news that is coming here from the Saidapet grounds, where Karunanidhi just attended the public meeting. So that's the news coming in, Ashmit. And we need to remember that Raja is a Dalit, and DMK has tried to portray him as a Dalit face of the DMK, and he is also a propaganda secretary of the DMK, a post that is very, very important in Dravidian politics. So the DMK chief is not yet ready to sack Raja. He says that they're firmly supporting him, and he also says that though Raja might be in the jail, he appreciates him for being a very good telecommunication minister, for making telecommunication accessible to the poor and needy. That's the word coming in from the DMK chief. Ashmit?
Right, Lokpriya, that was a quick highlight of, in a sense, of what the Chief Minister said. But importantly, even the Deputy Chief Minister Stalin, who is a position on Raja, is unclear to say the least. Again, came out in again open support of Raja, even taking on Jayalalitha. So again, a word on that, perhaps. Again, how is this being seen? Stalin coming out in open support.
Yes, we need to remember that both the sons of elder son of Karunanidhi, be it the Deputy Chief Minister Stalin and the Union Minister Aragiri, had in fact said that the DMK needs to distance themselves from A. Raja, particularly because there are allegations against him, and it might affect the DMK in the upcoming assembly polls. But today, in an interesting turn of events, Deputy Chief Minister Stalin has come out in the open. During his half an hour speech at the public meeting here at Saidapet, he has come out in open support of Raja, and he has said that the party will back Raja, and he has not done anything wrong. Just because he has been arrested does not mean he is guilty. There are a lot of cases before of where people have been arrested, but they were at the end they were let free. In fact, Karunanidhi made a very crucial Stalin made a example of Jayalalitha, where he said that Jayalalitha was booked under the Tansi case and was later let off. So he brought in her example and said that just because a person is arrested does not mean that they have been accused, and they will wait for the final order, and said that the DMK is an open book as far as A. Raja's issue is concerned, and they strongly condemn the opposition harping on this issue and trying to purport false allegations about the party. So Stalin coming out in open support in a way tells us that Karunanidhi does not want any kind of fissures between the party, because he wants the party to be united as far as Raja is concerned. So he does not want mixed signals to go out to the public and the media especially. So he's making sure that the DMK is united in terms of what they think about Raja. So perhaps Stalin's statement today is an indication towards that end. Ashmit?
Right, Lokpriya, thanks a lot for joining us with all that insight. Again, different Lokpriya, they're highlighting giving us the highlights of this evening. Again, both the father-son duo coming out in open support of A. Raja. Thanks again, Lokpriya, for joining us with all those details. And again, speaking of united DMK coming together, well, again, we saw some highlights to those. And earlier, the DMK spokesperson T.K. Salangavan summarized the DMK's position. In fact, backing the tainted party man, he said that the Raja is the DMK and DMK is Raja. Let's take a look.
DMK is with Raja, Raja is in DMK, and DMK is with Raja.
How come? The party's response for the arrest of Mr. Raja by the CBI yesterday.
See, arrest doesn't mean that one is has committed any sin. Jayalalitha was arrested, and she is out now with a clean image.
Did Mr. Raja submit his resignation from the party position, sir?
I don't know. As of now, we have not received anything like that.
Does he continue to be in the party position now?
Yes.
Propaganda secretary?
Yes, he is the propaganda secretary now.
Well, meanwhile, a close confidant of Raja MP Kanimuri maintained a very guarded and a neutral position.
Every resolution is important. I think it's a very important meeting for us because it's just before the assembly elections, and I think that's one of the most important things.
However, Jayalalitha was not impressed. Taking on the government at the centre, she reiterated her demand for a JPC probe into the 2G scam.
Yesterday, the CBI, which is another arm of the government, has now arrested Raja. So, if Raja had done nothing wrong, why has he been arrested? So the government has made itself a laughing stock by contradicting itself several times over. It's all the more reason why a JPC is necessary to bring out the truth.
Well, after that rally that we saw inside the pet, Raja would be definitely breathing a sigh of relief. But nonetheless, Raja's political graph is like a copybook saga. It took a mere decade for this DMK leader from Tamil Nadu to make a mark in the political circles of the capital, New Delhi. And in the last 4 years, he touched the zenith before hitting rock bottom. Now, Raja's income and investments have doubled in the last 1 year. But the faster he climbed, the harder he has fallen. NDTV's Radhika Iyer brings us the rise and the fall of the former telecom minister, A. Raja.
Peramballur district, a reserved constituency in central Tamil Nadu, celebrated the victory of its most popular Dalit face, Andimuthu Raja, for the first time in 1996. The 32-year-old law graduate won again in 2009 from the Nilgiris constituency, a stronghold of the Congress. With that, Raja became the DMK chief Karunanidhi's blue-eyed boy. From Minister of State for Rural Development to Environment, Raja was elevated to the cabinet post of Telecom Minister in 2007. Raja took over the portfolio from Dayanidhi Maran, the grandnephew of Karunanidhi. Raja became the propaganda secretary of his party. His assets grew as his political career did. Raja's personal income in just 1 year doubled, from 11.47 lakh rupees to 22.12 lakh rupees in 2009 to 2010. Raja's investments in shares increased from 8.52 lakh rupees to 23 lakh rupees the same period. According to sources in the CBI, Raja allegedly floated several Benami firms, mainly in real estate. Greenhouse Promoters, which was raided by the CBI in connection with the 2G spectrum case, was one such firm. Raja lived a king's life until the CAG hung up on him. In November 2010, Raja resigned as the telecom minister. His offices, his homes in Delhi and Peramballur, his friends and business associates' houses and offices have all come under the scanner. On the 2nd of February, Raja was finally arrested. Given the mind-boggling figures by the CAG in the 2G spectrum scam, just doubling up of figures and investments by Raja sounds like a modest gain. A gain that has cost him his political career. A gain that has brought huge loss of face to the DMK ahead of the polls. In Chennai, Radhika Iyer, NDTV.
Well, looking at stories beyond Raja, 12 years old, Alvin dies in Cuddalore. Parents cry foul, cite corporal punishment, but the school claims innocence. Now, unanswered questions these. We'll try to get you the answers on the other side.